let's install this Starlight headliner.
He just said there's no going back. Now that's got me stressed.
Actually, I kind of don't like it.
This part's gonna be a little time consuming.
Get him.
All right, moment of truth. Plug it in. I have been wanting to do this mod for a while now, and today is finally the day. Do you see this interior right here where we are actually reupholstering the headliner and adding a Starlight kit? So first things first, I am actually going to one of my homies' shops because he's going to be reupholstering my headliner. This is his shop right here, Style Over Feelings Garage. So if any of y'all are in or close to San Antonio, come check him out. Damn. All right, right now we're testing the headliner. What colors we got?
We've got a dark maroon, bright red, black. And then we've got some for a little
crazy.
Little shake up. Little shake up.
No, I'm not really feeling that one, honestly.
Simple, black.
Okay, just black. It would tie everything in.
What you are going with,
okay,
as far as what your heart keeps telling you want.
Yeah.
Then use your...
Nah, not the dark, because I'm gonna go with a lighter red. So we just got here right now, the homie Peyton right now. He's taking off the headliner. So after that, we'll show y'all what it looks like once he's putting everything together. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm still on the verge though of picking between red suede and black suede, but my heart's leaning more towards that red suede just because I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll give more show car vibes and things like that. So we'll update y'all once I get my mind right. He's still trying to make me over here bounce between these two. So like I'm trying to decide right now. I'm really liking the red though still. I think I'm gonna stick with the gut. I think I'm gonna stick with it. Yo, he's putting glue on it right now. Also, if y'all are wondering, Alex, why didn't you reupholster it? Well, actually, I have tried. A few times, actually, on some of my friends' cars. And well, you know those ugly old cars where the headliner's all draping down? Yeah, that's how mine looks after a week. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, right now, he's pushing into all the grooves and everything. Y'all, it's looking good already. I'm honestly, I'm glad already that I went with the red. He just said there's no going back. Now that's got me stressed. Yo, he's already putting it in. Bro, so quick. Oh, wait. Actually, I kind of don't like it.
Ah, here we go. Let me just dye it black. Let me get the spray paint.
He said, I'll just spray it. I'm not gonna.
I'll just paint it.
All right, he just finished up. He was already telling me like, come on, you want to look at it? I'm nervous. I'm just scared. But all right, let's look at it. I'm sitting here. All right. Woo. All right, let's look up. Oh, yo, this is exactly what I was envisioning. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it looks so good. Once I get the other little details put in, this car is gonna look amazing. That's crazy. Shout out the homie Peyton right here. Check out Style Over Feelings Garage, for real. Boom, so there's the headliner. Now it's time to do the Starlights. The Starlight kit just showed up, as you can see right here, fiber optic light. So let's take it to the garage and unbox it. Yo, I swear I never have a knife with me. We're just using whatever we got. Woo! All right, this should be that power box. And then we have all our 890, I think, fiber optics. All right, so we brought everything upstairs actually, because if you know anything about Texas, it's like 100 degrees out here, way too hot to be doing anything. But we got our fiber optics up here, we got our glue gun, so we're gonna go take down the headliner, bring it up here and work on it, and we got some TV so we can just chill and do this. But let's go take that down first. Okay, so first step that we're gonna do is we're gonna remove everything. This is honestly gonna be different for any car, so whatever car you got, just look at everything. Most of the time it's pretty straightforward, right? We got 2 screws right here to take this off, and then a clip over here. And then for the light, usually it's under the cap of the light, so you take out the cap and there'll be 2 screws there. So yeah, just take everything out and we'll catch y'all once we take this headliner out. Oh yeah, and a quick tip for y'all, make sure you don't lose these. Just throw them straight in the cup holder and you won't lose them. Boom, first thing out. All right, first step, we get the headliner out. Boom, that was actually not too bad. Now let's take it upstairs and continue with the install. All right, we got the headliner. Boom, on our little table set up. Now, we just gotta mark everything up and figure out how we wanna do this, because that's the tedious part. First step, we're gonna make our sections. All right, we got our sections marked off. Now, we just have to figure out where to put all the holes. All right, right here we got everything we need. We got the Starlight kit. I got the one actually with the shooting stars because that one just looks cooler. We got our module right here. We got the remote, the power adapter stuff, the fiber optics. We got our glue gun and our little trimmer tools. So let's get straight into this. Okay, so this right here is the hard part. So we're gonna have to mark out the quadrants and then we're gonna have to divide how many Starlights you got by each section. This right here is where your creativity comes in. So do it however you like, but if you mark out the quadrants, it'll make it easier. So we'll catch y'all after this. All right, so this right here is our plan. So we have 4 quadrants, as you can see right here, boom. And then we have 860 stars. So we're gonna divide 215 into each single quadrant. And then our little constellations that I'm gonna do a Taurus because, well, Camilla's a Taurus. So we're gonna put one right here for her. And then Little Dipper, boom, just because it's always there. And then the Big Dipper, boom, right there. Just because I like those constellations since they're always there. So we got 215 each quadrant, boom, 215, 215, 215, 215. And then the shooting stars, we'll just scatter them wherever we go. So yeah, let's start marking down the holes. Right now I got Camilla copying over the constellations onto a piece of paper just so it makes it easier, so we make sure we get it right for the headliner. She's better at drawing than me, so honestly, that's why I trust her doing it. All right, I'm marking the first dot right here. Hopefully, I don't screw this up. But boom, we got our first dot right there. We got all our holes marked out now. We got 215 in every single quadrant. We got our constellations just for fun. And now it's time to start poking all the holes and putting all the fiber optics through. All right, let me show y'all how easy it is. So I got my hole punch and I got my big fiber optics, right? So if we're gonna go on this Big Dipper, let's just say this spot right here, we just push it through. Boom, pops through. And then we push the fiber optic through. And that's it. And we're just gonna keep going with all that. So I'm not really gonna bore y'all with all of that. I'll get back to y'all halfway or near the end. All right, let me give y'all a quick little update. Watch. If we go down here, look at this. You can see the light going through. You can see the headliner. Boom. You can see the first one right there. Don't mind that hole. I messed up. Sorry. Do not use a drill. Caution, do not use a drill. Try to find a hole punch and then just push it through, and they look so much better. All right, y'all, so it is day 2 just because it already got late and I just wanted a fresh mind to work on this, but this is where we're at right now. So this is where we're at right now. Right now I'm organizing everything so then each strand goes to a specific quadrant. So we got this one going to this quadrant, this one right here going to this quadrant. So I'm gonna start off by gluing this quadrant down so it doesn't move around anymore, and then we'll move to organizing this one, and then we'll move to over there. But what I did is I just got electrical tape and then I just taped off those sections right there just to make it nice and neat because I don't want it a huge mess under the headliner. So I got my glue gun right here. It's nice to have a nice wireless one just because it makes it easy. So what I'm going to do first is just go down underneath the headliner and then pull the strands. You see where they look tight. And then we're just going to drop a dot of glue right there on each of them. This is a little time consuming, but yeah, we got to do that with every single one of the strands. Let me show y'all over here. So we're going to get the strand. We're going to put glue. Boom, it's down. We're going to go to another one. Glue. Boom, it's down. And then just repeat that hundreds of thousands of times. This part's going to be a little time consuming, so just take your time and try to make sure it looks nice and try not to get glue everywhere. All right, don't mind my room. That's a huge mess. But I just went ahead and finished all the lights, glued them in, and organized everything, and I think it looks pretty good, to be honest. So right now I connected all these fibers straight to the box and then connected the meteor box, and I'm about to plug it in for the first time just so I can look a preview at it and then so I could see how to lay out the meteors in the order. All right, so I got my extension right here, and wait, now I gotta figure out why this thing ain't turning on though. Hold on, give me a second. I figured meteor mode out. All I had to do was get the remote, hit meteor on off. Boom. As you can see, that is now functioning, and then these are on. So what I'm gonna do now is figure out the layout for these. I got all these right here, and then lay them out. I already have them marked off as my red points all around, so time to just figure out how they go and then put them in the headliner. All right, so while doing the meteors, I am struggling with all this being down here, so I'm gonna go down ahead and start trimming a lot of the stuff just because it's everywhere and it's getting in my way. So I'm gonna go ahead, trim some stuff, and just put it to the side. All right, I just turned off the lights so y'all can see better. Check this out. Boom, as y'all saw right there, that was the meteors working. So now we have that completely done. It's a little bit of a mess. We'll fix that once we get in the car. we are going to trim up just a little bit, just so it's not so much of a, you know, mess. All right, I got the headliner ready. This looks like a mess, I know. Let's take it to the car and let's just get into it. All right, time for the most challenging part, which is getting this headliner back in, which is not too bad, but it's a little finicky. So we gotta do that, but we just gotta be very careful we don't snip any of these wires. Yo, I do not remember how I put this in here. Let me get back to y'all once I get it in. All right, boom, the headliner's inside of the car. All we gotta do now is just clip it back up how we did initially, and then we'll get to the trimming portion. But first things first is just put it back up with all the clips and all the required hardware that we used initially to take it off. Camilla's here now. What do you think of the progress? It looks crazy, huh?
It looks crazy.
All right, so Camilla's here to help me day 2. What are you doing right now?
I'm cutting the fibers right now.
Oh, she's trying to cut them at a good length because they're just kind of all over the place right now. So we just need to trim them up in order to get that headliner back up because they're just kind of all in the way.
There's too much in the way.
Yeah.
Yo, look how Alex is right now. Check out Alex's stance right now, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. Big chillin'. One shoe on, one shoe off. Hands
I didn't ask for all that.
Looks like you've lived in your car before for 24 hours or something. How comfy you are.
I have check the video.
Oh, check the video right there.
All right, I got the headliner fully installed now with everything back up, and I got everything nice and trimmed up too, so it's kind of out of the way. As you can see, that huge stack ball thing of wire. Now I have these wire cutters and I'm gonna trim it all up nice and clean, and then after that, just wiring. All right, don't mind me, I look like a mess, I know, but I got these wire cutters right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get real close to these and then just trim it all up nice and clean however you want it. And then after that, we should be almost done. So yeah, let me do this. I'm exhausted. I've been doing this for like a day and a half now. And yeah, let's finish this up now. As y'all can see, I got this huge mess right here, but it is all completely cut and it looks really good. Look at that, boom. All right, I know it got dark a little bit, so I got some light on my face, but what's left to do now is just wire it up. So I'm gonna temporarily wire it up just so we can take a look at the lights, because Camilla's here and she's actually about to leave. So let's see how they look. All right, so I got everything trimmed up and then I have it temporarily plugged in, as you can see right there. So this is the moment of truth before Camilla leaves, so we can see what it looks like. So
I'm excited.
Let's do this. Let's plug that in. And then,
wait, I plug it in?
Yeah, it's just up to that. And then we'll see what it looks like. Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, moment of truth. Plug it in. It actually looks so crazy on camera.
Babe.
Wait, does shooting stars work?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're going. So right here, here's the little dipper. You can see it right there. Boom. And it leads to the Big Dipper. Where's the Big Dipper at though? Oh, right there. Oh, we can see it good. And then where's your Taurus? Your Taurus constellation.
Here?
Uh-oh.
Here?
Yeah, I think so. Is it missing some? I just don't remember the shape of it.
I don't remember the shape of it.
I think it's right there, but I don't remember the shape of it. But wow, that looks crazy. Here, let's turn this off. That looks crazy, huh?
Yeah.
You like that?
I love it.
It was definitely way better choice to do the more stars.
Yes.
I think the more stars makes it look more luxurious, because when you don't have that many, it doesn't look that luxurious, I guess. You know what I mean?
Babe,
Oh, it's not even looking. Look.
Sick.
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Yo, this looks mega cool. I wish Alex could do this to mine. Look, can you guys see? Look.
All right, mom's reaction right now. Look, come look.
Wow, it's actually super nice. Where are the
shooting stars? Look,
shapes?
Look right there, boom. Oh, the constellations right here. Little Dipper, Big Dipper's right there. Look, can you see it like this?
Wow, Marcus
And
is
then
actually super
Taurus
cool.
is over there.
Wow, Alex.
Dang, it's actually nice with the red. For a nighttime video.
Yeah.
I mean, daytime too. Oh,
Family approved.
shoot, bro.
Give me 2 thumbs up for family approval.
2 thumbs up.
Okay, so now we are on the wiring portion, and what I have done is I went into the interior fuse box. I tapped into there. I ran it through the inside, right? Through the headliner, through the back. You can see the wire right there. I am still cleaning it up. And then I pulled that back panel. You see it's right there. I pulled that back panel out, and then I let the wires go down there, and then the box is tucked back there. Let me show y'all. So you can see the fiber optics clump is right here, and then the box is back there. Boom. And then the meteors are actually up here inside the headliner. I don't really want to move this right now because it'll mess up what I got, but it's right up there. And then, as I said, the wires are there. And then I'm just gonna button everything back up, and then we'll show y'all the reveal. All right, I know it's a different time setting and I'm wearing different clothes, but I actually ended up shooting this a different day because wiring took a little bit longer than expected. But yeah, everything's all buttoned up, everything's all organized, and everything's looking good. I haven't seen it yet. I waited to see it first reaction with y'all at the same time. So let's do this. I'm so excited. Let's go, let's find it. All right, y'all about to see this. Ready? Here, let me lay back. Get like a cool little scenery. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yo! The amount of stars I got was definitely the move. Look at that. That's a Rolls-Royce if I've ever seen one. And from Japan. Look at that. Are the shooting stars going though? Meteor on. I don't see this meteor one work. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, that's sick. That's crazy. Yeah, and then if you see this little spot right here, that's the light right there. But oh my gosh, that looks insane. I'm so proud of my work. Look at this. Right here, you can see the little dipper. Boom, look, boom, 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 boom. And then the big dipper, it's right there. Those are bright, and it goes right there, boom. And then I made a constellation just for my girlfriend over here. She's a Taurus, so boom, it's right here. I don't really remember how the shape of it is, but it's like, I know that's the middle because I messed it up a little bit, but it's somewhere right there. Shout out Camilla. That's how it ended up. I think I did an amazing job for only my second time ever doing this. So hopefully it turns out good for y'all. Just know it's a little bit of a tedious process. So it's not hard. It's just very tedious and a little time consuming, especially for some of us that have, you know, daily jobs and things to do. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all learned something, and hopefully this can help y'all do the Starlight headliner as well. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.